Hey lawyers, Ben with Law Pro Nation here, bringing you the inside scoop on what it takes to run a law firm office. And today, we are diving into the world of law firm office managers. Office managers are the unsung heroes. They're the backbone of your law firm. And let me tell you, it's not just about pushing papers and answering calls. It's an art form. So let's talk about the 10 important tasks of a law firm office manager. So first on our list, we've got the administrative skills. Now, this isn't just about making sure there's enough paper in the printer or that everybody has a working pen. It actually goes way beyond that. So picture this. You've got a new intern starting today. The coffee machine just broke, and there's a major client meeting in an hour. Who's going to fix all of this? Your office manager. That's who. Think of them like the conductor of an orchestra. They're making sure each section is playing in harmony. They're organizing files, managing schedules, and making sure that payroll is done on time. Think of them like the conductor of an orchestra. They're making sure each section is playing in harmony. They're organizing files, managing schedules, and making sure that payroll is done on time. They are the keepers of office supplies, the guardians of organization, and they do it all with a smile. Why is that? Because they know that a well-oiled machine, it doesn't run on oil alone. It runs on attention to detail and a dash of grace under pressure. Next, we've got the HR hero. So this task is all about the people. From hiring to firing, benefits to birthdays, the office manager is there making sure that everyone is happy. Now, life at the law firm isn't always a bed of roses. Sometimes things get heated. And who do you think jumps into the mix to cool things down? That's right, our HR hero. They're like the sheriff in an old Western movie, but they're way cooler and definitely better at listening. They've got this uncanny ability to listen and really listen, When there's like a disagreement or some tension brewing, they create a space for everyone to air out their thoughts and their feelings. They're not there to pick sides. They're there to find common ground and get everyone back on track. And it's not just about putting out fires. The HR hero is all about proactive peacekeeping. They can sniff out potential issues from a mile away, and they find a resolution before things escalate. And hey, they're not just here to solve problems. The HR hero is also your biggest cheerleader when it comes to professional growth. They organize trainings, workshops, and all sorts of cool learning sessions to help your team sharpen their skills and stay on top of their game. In today's competitive legal landscape, a law firm's office manager needs to be sharp when it comes to marketing analytics. Sure, they're not required to be experts in running Meta ads or Google ads. That's usually a job for the marketing director in larger firms. However, smaller or newer firms, they might not have the budget to hire a marketing director right away. So in these cases, the office manager has to step in and take on the role. Okay, their job isn't just to understand the various marketing channels that are available. It's also to grasp how to measure the success of the marketing campaigns. And this involves knowing which metrics matter, interpreting what the data is saying, and then using that information to make informed decisions. Are the firm's marketing efforts generating leads? Is the firm's online content resonating with the target audience? These are the types of questions that an office manager should be able to answer. And while they don't need to know the nitty-gritty of every marketing tool out there, a foundational understanding of marketing analytics is crucial. It's about efficiency and effectiveness and ensuring that the firm's marketing budget is actually being put to good use and not wasted on strategies that don't bring in results. In a nutshell, a law firm's office manager needs to have a handle on marketing analytics to ensure the firm is seen by the right people at the right time, and then helping the law firm grow and then succeed in an ever-competitive field. So now we're moving on to number 4. We've got the finance wizard. So this task is all about making sure that the dollars make sense. From invoicing clients to paying the bills, the office manager keeps the financial gears grinding smoothly. And when it comes to making sure the law firm's wallet is in good shape, the office manager has got to be on their game. In some firms, it might mean that the office manager is the one sending out the bills to clients and making sure that they're actually paid up. all while keeping things friendly and professional. And on the flip side, they've got to pay the law firm's own bills, okay, from rent to utilities. And they got to make sure nobody's knocking on the door asking for overdue payments. It's a bit like being the firm's financial superhero, keeping an eye on everything and making sure money stuff doesn't get messy. They need to spot problems before they blow up and then find smart ways to save money without cutting corners. And it's not just about crunching numbers. It's about making smart choices and keeping everything balanced and fair. So the law firm can keep doing its thing without those money headaches. This takes us to skill number 5, tech knowledge. All right, let's talk tech. In any modern law firm, you have got to have your computers and gadgets running like a well-tuned guitar, and that's where the office manager comes in. Now, they don't need to be the next Steve Jobs, but a bit of tech know-how, it can go a long way. Okay, it's about spotting when the computer's acting funky, or maybe the printer's throwing a fit, and knowing what to do about it. Maybe it's a quick fix they can handle, or maybe it's time to call in the tech wizards for backup. So what's the goal? Keeping everything ticking along without a hitch. So that way the lawyers can do their lawyer thing and clients leave happy. Okay, it's all about being quick on your feet, having a sharp eye, and then knowing who to call when the tech gremlins show up. It's part smarts, part detective work, and a whole lot of keeping cool under pressure. Skill number 6, client care king or queen. Now, let's dive into the world of client care. So, when you walk into a place and you instantly feel like you're the most important person in the room, that is the atmosphere that an office manager needs to whip up for every client every time. It's about making clients feel valued right from the get-go. SOPs, or standard operating procedures, they're your secret weapon here. They're basically a playbook on how to nail client care step by step. When the office manager spots something that's not quite hitting the mark, whether it's a wait time that's a tad too long or a greeting, that's lacking some pep, they jump into action and they're crafting a new SOP to make things right. And it's not just about bossing people around, okay? It's about coaching the team, showing them the ropes on how to deliver top-notch service that leaves every client feeling like $1 million. It's a mix of charm, smarts, and then a dash of detective work to figure out what works best. The office manager ensures that every client feels like a VIP from the moment that they walk in, providing an experience that's nothing short of stellar, but making sure that every visit is also smooth as butter and that every client walks out with a smile. Skill 7, office culture cultivator. And number 7, we have the office culture cultivator. The vibe, the atmosphere of the office, that is all on the office manager. And believe it or not, it's a big deal. Now, think about it. When people actually enjoy coming to work, they're naturally going to put in more effort. And that shines through in the way that they handle clients. So it's a win-win. Now, happy vibes don't just sprout up out of nowhere. That's where the office manager comes in. They're playing a crucial role in shaping a positive, happy workplace culture. And let me tell you this, when employees are feeling good, they just stick around. Okay, that means less time and less money spent on finding new people and having to retrain them to that role. I've personally seen it in action. Okay, one of our clients believed in this so much that they had a Daymaker name tag on their office manager. Why did they do that? Because they believe, and rightly so, that the office manager's gig is all about making days through solving problems while also giving a 5-star experience. Doesn't matter if it's for the clients or if it's for the employee team. And you know what? People stick around in that law firm. The last time that someone actually left this law firm, it was over 5 years ago. It's actually because they were moving cities. And if that's not a stamp of approval on a job well done, then I don't know what is. Because that right there is a testament to how much impact that an office culture can have on a business. All right, this takes us to skill number 8. The office manager is an event planning pro. Okay, so let's dive into why being knowledgeable at planning events is important for an office manager. So most law firms, they have events throughout the year. They have events for team building and events to bring clients together, whether that's, the annual holiday party or a casual Friday happy hour. The office manager is the go-to person to make these things happen. And they make sure that everybody has a blast, okay? It's not just about throwing a party. It's about creating moments where the team can bond and have some good laughs, and they can just unwind. And, it's not just great for the people that work in the office, because when clients come to the events that are hosted by the law firms and they see all these good vibes, the clients feel it too. It's all about building those connections and making sure that everyone, team or client, feels like they're part of something special. This takes us to skill number 8, which is the office manager is an event planning pro. All right, so let's dive into why being knowledgeable at planning events is really important for an office manager. So most law firms, they have events throughout the year, events for team building and events to bring the clients together, whether that's the annual holiday party or a casual Friday happy hour. The office manager is the go-to person to make these things happen, and they make sure that everyone has a blast doing it. It's not just about throwing a party. It's about creating moments where the team can bond, have some good laughs, and just unwind. And it's not just great for the people that work in the office, because when clients come to events that are hosted by the law firms and they see the good vibes, they feel it too, okay? It's all about building those connections and making sure that everyone, team or client, feels like they're part of something special. And that's how you keep people around on both sides of the fence. So yeah, nailing event planning, it is a big deal that is often overlooked. Next up is skill number 9, which is the office manager is a time management master. Okay, so the office manager, they make sure every minute counts, streamlining processes, and they're boosting efficiency like a boss. A good office manager finds the smartest and quickest ways to get things done and keeping everything ticking along smoothly, okay? Because it's not just about working harder, it's about working smarter. And they've got this knack for seeing where we can skip the unnecessary stuff and just get straight to the point. And what does that mean? It means we all get to do our jobs without feeling like we're running in circles, okay? It's about making the day flow just right. So then when it's time to pack up and head home, we know that we've done a solid day's work. And once again, if the office manager sees that there is a bottleneck in the time flow, they make an SOP. If you're a law firm office manager or aspiring manager and you don't have SOPs for your law firm, then just Google it. Google how to create an SOP or look it up on YouTube, and it will break down this process for you. All right, and now skill number 10, networking ninja. So let's chat about being a networking ninja. So you see, being an office manager, it isn't just about keeping things in order behind the scenes. It's also about getting out there, shaking hands, and making friends. They're the ones who know everybody and their grandma, and they're absolute pros at connecting the dots between people and opportunities. And sometimes the attorneys are just swamped, okay? They can't make it to every local event or meetup, and that's where the office manager steps in. Okay, they're the face of the firm in these situations, especially if the law firm doesn't have a marketing director. They know how to chat, make a great impression, and then leave people thinking, wow, that law firm really has its act together. It's all about creating those relationships that help the firm to not just survive, but really thrive. And there you have it, the 10 crucial tasks that make a law firm's office manager the unsung hero of their law firm. Because remember, it's about more than just keeping the lights on. It's about creating an environment where both the business and the people can flourish. And if you want a customized marketing plan to grow your firm, make sure you book a free call at lawpronation.com. Keep winning, keep growing. To the victor belongs the spoils.